G'day guys, and welcome to today's video. It is a very happy day for a lot of Oceanic PvP players. Obviously patch 2.5.2 went live this morning, so I just wanted to log in and see what changes had been implemented. The banking stuff, if any of the profession recipes had been implemented. Obviously we were expecting the increased flight form to go in. If you haven't caught up yet, Swift flight form has not been implemented, and a lot of the engineering recipes and stuff like that have not been implemented, and they will go live when the raid goes live. But obviously we had the banking stuff. But what was a big change and what was not announced or expected was that the Oceanic battle group would be getting its own ladder. So for those unaware, we were actually separate from the US in terms of queuing, so we couldn't queue with US teams, but we were still considered part of the same battle group. Now, as of this morning, that has been separated. I went to check off arena cutoffs, and they are completely different to what any website was expecting, what anybody was expecting. And they have, without announcing it or telling anyone, they have separated the battle groups, which now a lot of players, a lot of Oceanic and Australian players will be eligible for rank 1 titles and gladiator titles, which were previously almost entirely impossible to get just because of the way that the queues were set up and our ladders were set up. So as you can see, this is my character. Excuse my UI, all my add-ons are broken, but you'll see that this is the 2v2 season cutoffs, rank 1 at 2300 flat, gladiator at 2100 flat, and then falling down from there. What was previously almost unattainable were these sort of top 2 titles, but with this new change, I would say, and I don't want to sound dramatic, but I would say Oceanic PvP has very much been saved for the time being. I did want to show you guys, this is our ladder. These are the top teams in the 2v2 bracket for Australia and the wider Oceanic region. I might say just Australia in general, because a lot of the Oceanic scene, majority sort of upwards of 90-95% does come from Australia. But you see our top number 1 team is at 23-27. So obviously that rank 1 title only applies to 3 teams. So congratulations to these 3 teams. I think obviously now with this implemented change, we will see a lot of these top 10, top 20 teams really pushing for rating now, and they will be fighting hard for those very limited spots. I would say this would probably spread, the rank 1 title will probably go upwards of 5 to 6 spots now with everyone queuing and pushing rating for that final week. But previous to this change, these were the cutoffs that we were having to deal with. Now, obviously our top team, our number 1 team in the region for 2v2 was at 23-27. That didn't even put them in gladiator range. So you could see how that sort of made for disincentivized queuing and made for really rough PvP, and honestly a dying PvP season at that. There was very little incentive for a lot of teams to queue. Obviously everyone loves a title. It separates you from a crowd, and being unable to attain that title really disincentivized a lot of the top PvPers and casual PvPers as well. So I think with a lot of the gearing changes, the reputation changes, the reputation PvP changes, and obviously this change to the Oceanic battle group, I'm very happy, and I know a lot of people will be very happy as well. I don't want to say that it's been totally saved. Obviously now the barrier to entry is a lot lower, so that's really great for a lot of casual people, a lot of people who weren't willing to do the battleground grind. Also for these top teams, I think they're now being justly rewarded for really hard work and really being dedicated to their craft. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and a really amazing change to wake up to, totally unexpected, and I think it will make a world of difference to a lot of Oceanic PvPers, and I think it will make a world of difference to the participation that we'll see in Season 2. But again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. I've got a new video coming out in the next coming days about reputation PvP gear and how you can easily gear up in just a couple of days for Season 2. Now with these amazing changes, you can also maybe grab yourself a cheeky title. So get queuing, pump up those numbers on the ladder, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.